Hey everybody, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome back to another edition of Hammond Monsters Podcast. With me always is Terrence, aka T-Money.
If you smell what the lion is cooking.
Today we're going to do a quick rundown, but for after SummerSlam and NXT TakeOver Toronto, this will be 205 Live and NXT on August 13th and 14th review. So let's go. The first match of 205 Live would be between Akira Tozawa and gentleman Jack Gallagher. Ultimately, thanks to an unexpected help from Brian Kendrick, people are speculating, was this done intentionally or was it because Brian Kendrick was too damn hyper? During the match, we would have Akira Tozawa near the corner of the rope after doing a senton. Jack Gallagher would put his foot on the rope and bouncing on the middle rope or bottom rope, really, would be Brian Cage bouncing his foot right off it and ultimately getting the 3 count. The referee didn't see it at all. And people are confused, especially Jack Gallagher, and the commentators are like, what does this mean? Did he help him or not? Questions are asked, and I don't think this is over. Next, we would have Grand Metalik footage of earlier tonight. Grand Metalik being assaulted, but no one knows who it was. All they saw was Humberto finding Grand Metalik laying down on his belly, injured, and the Halucha House Party, along with Drake Maverick, the general manager of 205 Live, making the on-the-spot decision to have Lince Dorado and Kalisto team up with Humberto against the Singh brothers and Arya Daivari for a 6-man tag team match. It would be surprising how well they work together despite being on the spot, but thanks to the, show stealing? Because thanks to the fact that Humberto was going for a flip, Lince Dorado would quickly tap on his behind to get a pinfall that Humberto didn't know about. He goes for the pin after his high flying move, which was a corkscrew spin. The referee is quickly saying, he's tag. And he has to move out of the way real quick because here comes Lince Dorado with a what do you call that move when you spin backwards? A backflip?
Yeah.
Billy
Kidman?
Yeah, I did that.
450 splash.
No, not
That's what it's called.
shooting star press. That's what it's called.
No, that was a 450 splash, bro.
Huh?
That was a 450 splash. Yeah, 450 splash.
I'm saying going backwards. Your head go backwards. Evan Bourne, that's what he did.
Oh, oh, you mean Evan Bourne, not Billy Kidman.
No, Billy Kidman did that too.
No, he did. His was called.
You know the guy who goes, yeah.
No, his was 450 splash.
No, that was in his entrance. You go back on his entrance, you don't see him flipping forward. He flipping backwards.
That's a moonsault, bro.
Not going this way. You're facing the ring, and you're going backwards. Shooting star press. I forgot the name, but I remember it now. And ultimately getting the match with that kind of ordeal, thinking, you stole the match from me. Even though they were teams. And it was kind of iffy, but they were okay with it still in the end.
Let me see.
Oni Lorcan and Drew Gulak. Okay, go ahead. The final match would be a rematch at SummerSlam, courtesy of how it ended with a throat punch to Oni Lorcan's throat, and then getting the pinfall after that from Drew Gulak. The match would end in a fair match. No cheating this time, no throat chopping, just pure athletic capability from Drew Gulak and Oni Lorcan, in which case Oni Lorcan passed out to the Gulak lock because he was putting all that pressure into his neck and he just passed out for a moment. That the referee had no choice but to declare Drew Gulak the winner. Ultimately, that would be the end of 205 Live. And while...
I'm up for it.
And okay, we'll be right back. Here we go, we're back. And here we go. We would have... who was it you said?
I'm thinking who did 450 Splash was Zack Ryder, but the other one who was it?
We would then... while he's looking at info up for NXT on August 14th, a shout out to our boys Xavier Hill, Mike Henry, and Andre Mitchell. A link to their YouTube pages will be in the descriptions down below. And a remaining shout out to our boys Renee, Farrell, Chris Petrie, and Delvin. Let me see. The show will begin, and it's very quick because they were mentioning mostly a lot of stuff that was happening at NXT Toronto. We would have Breezango with their...
Breezango
with their new look of black jeans and silver boots, taking on the Forgotten Sons, in which Riker had interfered in that match twice and got caught the second time and was sent to the back. Said, "Get out of here." Ultimately, the team of Breezango, of Tyler Breeze and Fandango, getting the win against the Forgotten Sons. See, this is a new look.
Worst tag team that they, in my opinion.
Yeah, but they're doing a lot better now. Yeah, foggy. It's still foggy. There you go. It was fine because of the blur. There you go. Charge your phone back up. We then go into the backstage. Well, actually, no, it's a clip from NXT Toronto. TakeOver Toronto, where the Undisputed Era are furious, calling out William Regal, looking for him because of the fact that, I did not know this, the Street Profits pinned a non-legal man. So they're looking to William Regal to state that that match was unfair because the person they pinned wasn't legal. Was that it? Holy crap. They actually did a promo on the heel Io Shirai and put it in a music video for, I think it was called Scary Mask. By who? I do not know. Look it up. And we would have the finals of the NXT Breakout Superstar Tournament. The winner would get a NXT contract. It would be against Jordan Miles, against
Cameron Grimes.
I'm trying to remember what his name was in NXT. This guy. I'm trying to remember. What was that? What was his little league? What was his tag team?
The Helms Dynasty.
The what?
The Helms Dynasty.
Gregory Helms. But Cameron Grimes is his new name. And sadly to say, he put up one hell of a fight. But
he was known as Trevor Lee.
Trevor Lee.
Yeah.
Okay, go back to it.
Yeah.
I already forgot the other guy's name. Jordan Miles ended up winning the contract and the tournament and is celebrating. So that would be it for this podcast. It's almost 10 minutes. Nice. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, what did you think about it?
All right.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of the video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button, like the content, and hit that notification bell for the next Heaven Monsters podcast. I'm SergDragon. This is T-Money, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Peace out. We gotta finish working. Aha!